should all know this. Thursday's classes are slightly more advanced, so I don't want to take too much time here. A good knee shield for like a very neutral defensive aspect has your knee high up and across your partner's chest like a seatbelt. So my foot is going to be cupped on the hip. My knee is going to be across my partner's chest, just like this. When I start to feel pressure from my partner, I can use my knee as a wall, and I can reinforce my knee with my own arm. I do this by pushing the shoulder, and if it's me, I like to have my elbow on the inside of my knee, supporting my knee. So that way, if my partner's trying to collapse my knee, I can like be pretty strong. My right hand is just controlling the hip or my partner's knee, right? I'm just making frames so that way I feel like I can't get smashed or cross-faced easily. This is like a nice knee shield. What's important, guys, is I need to be on my side. I don't want to be laying flat on my back. I'm going to get flattened out or squared up, right? So generally speaking in jiu-jitsu, when you're on the bottom, you never want to be flat on your back. There's almost no reason to ever really be flat on your back. It's very rare. There's only a handful of positions where you want that. They're pretty few and far between. So here's my starting position. We're going to start off with like a really tricky little scissor sweep here. And I get this a lot when people are like trying to drive into me or be tricky. And we'll set up with like a basic scissor sweep, and then we'll talk about counters if it doesn't work. Here's what I like to do. When I'm getting this scissor sweep motion, I've got my partner who's kind of driving into me, and you oftentimes what you'll feel is this, they start to like grab your collar, right? I see people do this to me all the time, especially trying to like clasp my leg. I'm gonna go 2-on-1. I'm gonna break the collar grip. So ready, 1, 2. I'm gonna pull with both hands. I'm gonna pull my head away. Break, and I'm gonna cup it in my pocket. Now I've got his arm control. My second hand, my right hand, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna make a grip on my partner's knee. I'm looking for like fabric here. If you need to cup, you can, but really I like to grab fabric here. Try not to grab all your partner's leg here if you can avoid it. But I'm like looking for a little grip, grabbing. This gives me like decent control of my partner's base. Really simply, I'm gonna put my back foot down. I'm gonna turn and shift. I really don't need to put my foot in the mat. I'm gonna give him a bump with a scissor sweep. I'm gonna pull with my arm. I'm gonna pull with this hand. This hand is just really gonna keep me from posting. And I'm gonna look where I'm going, meaning my eyes look behind me as I hit my scissor sweep. It's gonna look like this. Okay? Still in the half guard. Guys, because this scissor sweep's a little more awkward because I'm here, I'm gonna use my hands now to get up, right? So I'm on my shoulder, but there's a lot of space to be closed. I use my hands and I hand walk my way back. Weight up in top half guard. From top half guard, I want you to settle however you're comfortable. If you want to settle like a traditional half guard, that's fine. If you want to settle tall, that's fine. If you want to settle like I do when you're low, you can switch and you can play like reverse.